get yourself ready to rumble. Get yourself ready to receive something spectacular tonight. And thank you so much for taking time off. Some of you might be doing something, would have been doing something different, but you honor the invitation that was given to you by someone. And you probably could be thanking them for giving you this invite. So you can put into the chat. Wonderful. So big welcome to you. Just put into the chat platform or the chat your name and where you're connecting from. If you're invited by someone, just indicate invited by, A, B, or C. And but you will be grateful that you were giving this invitation. Tonight, breaking down this are two incredible ladies that's on this call. And the first speaker is a retired banker, and she happens to be the good one that showed me this project. She is impacting lives both home and away. And even though she has been retired, she is not tired, neither has she expired. So she is making impact. And a big kudos to Mrs. Vera Gavo. You will be hearing from her very shortly. And the second speaker is Dr. Dorothy Hansen. I don't know, of course, she's a medical doctor. And on top of that, she is an entrepreneur and she loves tech as well. She has a lot of interest in the digital space. And she is one of the key figures of this project, not only in Africa, but a key one globally. And she's making impact. So if you are here and you've been invited by someone, you're wondering, why am I here? Of course, you know why you're here. You're invited by someone, and also you responded to the invitation. So well done. However, maybe let's see if we can take some things, okay? Have you had or heard about anyone who lost data because they lost their phone, lost their phone, never got it back, and things on your phone got lost, or someone stole their phone, or your hard drive got damaged and lost everything? Have you heard a situation like that? You probably have. If you have not been a victim of that, you probably know people who have had an experience like that. Also, have you ever started the year, any year, and one of the items on your long list, or what we usually call New Year resolution, have you ever had on that list a new stream of income? If you answer, or your answer is yes to any of this question, then you are in the right place at the right time. So buckle your seat belts and let's get ready to rumble. So my first speaker, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I've been so rude. My name is Calvin Birch, H. Calvin Birch, and I will be one of the facilitators for tonight. So if the first speaker is ready, and I can see she is, ladies and gentlemen, please help me. I want to see some beautiful, wonderful reactions. Please help me welcome Mrs. Vera Gavo. BG, take it over. You have to unmute, please. We can't hear you. Please unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Wonderful.
Is it better? Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. ladies and gentlemen. Calvin, thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. Calvin is my friend, my business partner. I would say that he. What can I say about Calvin? Calvin is a very warm gentleman that I've known for decades now, together with his wife. Um, I can call them anytime and they would say yes to me. So when I saw this opportunity, he was the first person that came to mind, and I rushed to him and said to him, "Hey, there's something that you should see." And he didn't even hesitate and he came on board. And so, if you are here tonight, I want to welcome you all. I want to say that you are not here by mistake. By divine orchestration, you are here. Something could have happened and that would have taken you off this project or this presentation, but you are here tonight, and I say welcome. But before I get into the slides, I just want to ask one question. What is your why? Why are you why do you wake up every morning, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home for 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 35 years? Why? And if we do not define this why, it's the reason why we would be working hard, changing jobs here and there, thinking that doing the same things over and over and over again would get us to our destination. But the breaking news is the world has changed. The world has moved on. The world has gone digital. And the things that we used to do in the 80s, 90s can no longer sustain us. And so today, if you are here on this call, I want to say you are welcome and at the right place at the right time. Reason being, we are here to just talk to you about two companies that are helping us to achieve those crucial dreams that we wake up every day to go to work for. I don't know about your dreams. It could be that dream house that you've had all these years that you've not been able to put up. It could be that dream vacation that you want to travel together with your family. It could be getting ready for your retirement. And believe you me, if you are here and you are over 60, you should know that retirement is not that easy. Yes, you would prepare for retirement, but by the time you get to that retirement phase, the keys to that um, space would have been changed and you would be found wanting. Visitors, strange visitors will start visiting you. When I'm talking about visitors, I'm talking about diseases and other things. And so tonight, it's not about, us giving you money or anything. It's just about showing you another way, a perspective that will help you achieve your dreams, achieve our dreams. And when we talk about dreams in this company, we are talking about two most important dreams: your digital dreams, your financial dreams. I hope I'm clear. Today, almost everything about our lives is digital. Just like I said, the world has gone digital. We spend so much time online. Our photos, our videos, our documents, our memories now live on our devices. And everything that is valuable to us is online, but they need protection. And so tonight we are here to talk to you about a company that helps us to achieve these dreams that we are talking about. GotBackup. GotBackup, it's nothing but a cloud storage company. You may be asking, what exactly do they do? Their mission is to empower individuals, families, businesses, and organizations to protect their data, the data that we create every day. If you have a smartphone, anytime you speak, your videos, your document, each time we all contribute to data that needs a place to be stored. So GotBackup was born out of this problem. Today, I ask you, how many phones do you have? I want you to put it in the chat. I want to see how many phones each and every one of us on this chat have, and I'll tell you why this GotBackup was based. Okay. So GotBackup indeed started from such issues because of our phones, because
Yes,
of
yes.
because of our gadgets. It started from a real problem. The problem, let me tell you a story about our CEO. He once lost his laptop whilst traveling and lost every important files and memories. Then a friend suggested to him, why not back everything up in the cloud so that nothing important is ever lost to you again? That idea led to the creation of GotBackup. So GotBackup's mission is to create secure cloud storage to make it affordable for ordinary people like you and I, and make it available to everyday people. GotBackup was created by a company called Global Virtual Opportunities, known as GVO. GVO has been in existence since 1999. They started in Gatineau, Quebec, in Canada, and now operating from Texas in the USA, with sitting on a 10,000 square foot data center. They have spent many years building servers for and supporting organizations with data backup. You would ask, why Texas now? They moved to Texas because of the strong technology infrastructure that exists in Texas. And for their mission, the reason why they set up GotBackup, they realized that staying back in Canada would not help them. So they moved to Texas on a 10,000 square foot facility where they have their data center. You can Google it and you would find it there. The leadership behind GotBackup, let's talk about the CEO, who is Joel Theron. He's supported by his wife, Virginia Theron, and they have a strong technical team behind them. They also have 11 member board of directors, and we are proud that one of them is our own Dr. KOA. He is the one who actually started GotBackup in Ghana. He's the only African on the board. And so GotBackup has been in existence for barely 2.5 years now. It started in 2023, in April 2023. But GotBackup now exists in so many other countries. What I want to say about GotBackup now is about their products. The product is the cloud storage. Today, so many people say that data is it's the new oil. Yes, I agree with them. I agree with them because of our gadgets, because of the data that we generate every single day. Huge amounts of data are created from our phones, laptops, and smart devices. Every picture that we take, every video, every document, all that's data that is churned out. As long as we keep using smartphones and smartphones and other gadgets, this data would need somewhere to be stored. And so GotBackup came up with the idea that with their data center, they would help individuals, families, companies to store their data so that they do not have to worry about losing their data. So this industry, that's it's I mean, it's the reason why cloud storage has become one of the most important services in the digital world is the demand. The demand is high and it's growing. It's growing. That is why GotBackup is now the GotBackup cloud storage. It's now the new trend that is pulling people everywhere, all over the country. GotBackup also supports modern technologies, including, I mean, I want to say what I'm trying to say is the artificial intelligence that's it's how do I come across this? Cloud storage also supports modern technologies, artificial intelligence. That's the in thing. Everything now it's driven by artificial intelligence. And GotBackup uses this intelligence, uses this artificial intelligence uh, to create the facilities that we are looking for. At this point, I would want to end here and invite Dr. Hansen to take up the other aspect of it to help us to understand the trend, to help us to understand, I mean, the massive global trends that it's helping everyone switch from other companies to using GotBackup. So if Dr. Hansen is online and listening, please take it up from here and tell us about the trends. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Auntie Vera, for that presentation. I'm just smiling and grinning, listening to you go all out about the company and where we are with technology. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for the presentation. This was just, if I just made the foundation very easy for me to just continue. And if you did enjoy that part and you got some clarity, please put some reaction in there for Auntie Vera. She is not a retiree. She is young at heart and she gets technology in this era. So if you're a young person here, you are behind. Auntie Vera has taken the lead in this already. And thank you so much for that presentation. And thank you, Calvin, too, for opening up today's presentation with those serious, thoughtful questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you through the second part of this presentation. I see some leaders online. I acknowledge all of you and your presence, and I acknowledge your guests. And thank you so much for making the time. Like Auntie Vera has said, guys, it is so clear. If you've not noticed it, then you are not paying attention enough. Like she said, data has become the new oil of our time. The people who are making it, the people who are making impact in our world now are people working with data, working in technology. Now it's not about a country having oil, so we rate them as the most performant. It has moved to individuals who are working in technology, and we are all partakers in this space. The amount of data we generate every single day from our social media interacts is just unprecedented. It's never been heard of before. The interesting thing is most of it happened just in the last 2 years, and you were here also when that trend started. There's so much opportunity in data storage, especially like Auntie V said, the conversation of AI. Data sits right in the middle of that, and there are boundless opportunities. Yet, GotBackup is the only one which gives you an opportunity to actually partner this industry. There are just about, I think, about 20 or so players in here, and they are not offering something that is novel that you don't know about, but they are offering something that beats everything that you know about. And if you lend me a few minutes of your time, we'll get into the two trends that GotBackup leverages on and stick and stay because it gets more exciting towards the end of the presentation. So thank you so much, Auntie Vera, for that presentation. So I'm just going to jump into the two massive global trends GotBackup leverages on. The first one, you've already responded to this. Many adult Ghanaians have two phones, and I think the estimate on the chat box is similar. There are about 15 billion smartphones in the world today. This stat is actually 4 years old because just last year was about 18 billion smartphones in the world. The number of human beings in the world is about 8 billion, yet the phones alone outnumber us. We haven't even added the computer and the tablets to it. And we are using these devices to generate the data we are talking about here, the data as Vera mentioned. Data, not internet data, data in terms of photos, videos, documents, music, and it's being generated by every single person. Everybody who has a phone is contributing to that. I believe today you received a photo, you took a photo, you got a document from someone. All of this contributes to the data that we are generating in our world, and it's becoming more and more. There's so much demand for data storage now. And if you know anything about economics, for anything that has a good market and demand, financial success is attached to it. It's just the math of the day. That's why you cannot have a mobile phone in our time now and not be earning from your smart device, because work has changed, like Auntie Vera said. Work has changed. It's no longer the physical 8 to 5. There's work since the internet came, there's work happening online, and you can't be just an observer in this. The other part of the trend is the fact that we are all reliant on our devices. If you look on the screen, I believe you would see yourself falling into some of these stats. And I won't even go deep into it because I know if you did a poll on this call, many of you picked up your phone. The first thing you picked up after waking up this morning was your phone, maybe within the first 5 minutes of waking up. And I know before you sleep tonight, that will be the last thing you drop after you said your evening prayers. That's how addicted we've become to the phone. We use it for alarm clocks. We use it anywhere. People are driving and they are texting, they are attending to their phones. People are in the washroom. They spend more time there because of the smart device, or because we cannot do without it. It has become so close to our lives now. It's become something more like your shadow. You can't move without it. And if you should move without it, you feel uneasy, all because you didn't have your smart device. That's how reliant we become on our smartphones. Interestingly, the magnitude of data we are generating with the smart devices, taking photos and videos, that's just how much we are losing data also. Stats say we generate about 402 million terabytes of data every single day. Every day. Yesterday we did, today we are doing the same. By tomorrow we'll do same. A terabyte is about 1,000 gigabytes of data. That takes us into millions of gigabytes of data generated every single day. And we are all partakers of it. And data is being lost at about the same rate because the phones are so delicate. I mean, the first thing you buy after you buy your new phone is a phone screen and a case. You protect the outside. What about the inside of your phone? The insides also need protection. And stats are telling us over 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their phone and lost their data. And it's always an accident. Nobody deliberately intends to do that. About 5,700 screens are cracked every single hour somewhere in the world. By the end of this call, somebody's phone would have fallen down and cracked. And I'm sure if you looked on your screen, perhaps you also have a few cracks there. People lose their phones because they have been stolen. And if that's where you are keeping every single thing you have, your data assets, then everything is gone. So it's not enough to have a high spec phone in our time now. At 1 terabyte, that does every single thing without having a backup for the phone, for the important information on the phone. And for the important information on the phone, you all agree with me that the capacity of your phone is mostly too small for all the memories that you keep collecting continually. So you might find some of these pop-ups on your screen. If you're an Android user, you may see storage almost full. Your device will start slowing down. Or iCloud, they'll tell you upgrade. You have two options when that pops up. Either you delete precious documents, photos that you've not intended ever to delete, or you upgrade, you purchase to store your data. This is a phenomenon happening all over the world. It's not local to our settings. Everybody is in the same space. People are looking for solutions so that no matter what happens to their devices, no matter how much memories they create on their devices, they can protect those memories away from the device. So no matter what happens to their phones, their data is secure. Those are the solutions that GotBackup brings in. And GotBackup is not the only one doing that. GotBackup is the newest kid on the block offering those solutions. Billions of people across the world are already using solutions like this. Reason why the industry is just booming. I'll show you some stats as we go on. So GotBackup is similar to iCloud, like you know. It's similar to Dropbox. It's similar to Google Drive. It's similar to OneDrive. If you use any of these services, GotBackup is similar to them, but people are switching to use GotBackup. I switched. I'm an iPhone user. I have 2 iPhones and I have a Windows laptop. I'll explain why I switched to GotBackup. And mostly when you have to switch from a service you already know is giving you the solution you need to something that's similar. When it comes to data storage, most people are thinking 2 things: the price and the security. So let's look at those things first, and then we'll go to the other things GotBackup offers that makes it superior to these services and why people are switching so fast. First one, the size and the price. We compare GotBackup to our competitors. These are the common ones we know here. There are just about 18 or so all over the world for all the data that we're generating. And even on annual subscription, cloud storage is a subscription-based service, okay? You either subscribe on annual or monthly. Annual subscriptions are mostly the best because you get some discounts on it across our competitors even. And on annual subscription, our competitors offer a 2 terabyte space for annual subscription, and GotBackup annual subscription is a 6 terabyte space. Already it's 3 times what our competitors offer. And to even make it better, the price point for this 6 terabytes still beats our competitors, because for the same 6 terabytes, which is also available with them, iCloud will offer it at $400 per annum. Dropbox, Google Drive, you can see the prices on the screen, almost $300 per annum, 6 terabytes for that much. But see what GotBackup offers for the same amount of space: $99.97 per annum, approximately $100 per annum. $100 per annum for 6 terabytes of space makes it 4 times cheaper than iCloud and 3 times over cheaper than the other users. This is space you can share with 5 other people. You can have 6 accounts on GotBackup 6 terabyte space, meaning you can share it with your mother, your brother, your sister. Each of them will get their own username and password. Nobody sees anybody's data. You just have to partition it with their username. They create their own password, and you don't have any access to what happens in the space. This is all for $100 per annum. So on size and on price, GotBackup beats them already. So the next question: security. Are they as secure? It is super secure. GotBackup is as secure as our competitors are. GotBackup uses the advanced encryption standard, AES 256-bit military-grade encryption. It's a long sentence. All that it means is GotBackup security requires a 256 key length code to be able to break into the system to get access to it. Currently in the world, nobody has been able to hack or break a 128-bit, 128 key length security protected device or service. GotBackup doubles it, gives you 2 times that size and 2 times that security to protect your data. It's called the military grade encryption because that's what the US military uses to back up their data. If you know anything about their security, they are quite particular about the security that they use. That's the kind of security your data has with GotBackup. And it's not only the security on cloud, they have other protocols that protect your data as you upload and download from the cloud space. But there's more. GotBackup works not only on one operating system like iCloud does. iCloud works on only Apple devices. If you're not an Apple user, you cannot use iCloud. So imagine me who likes iPhone but don't like MacBook. I don't like the MacBook. I prefer Windows laptop. How will I back up the things on my laptop? GotBackup gives you that peace of mind because no matter which operating system you use, you can use GotBackup on it. It works on a Windows, it works on a MacBook, it works on Android devices, it works on iPhones. So I've been able to back up 2 iPhones and a Windows laptop on GotBackup's cloud space. And on laptops, it does something that no other cloud service does. It actually backs up to the C drive of your computer. It backs up, literally clones the operating system of your computer. And it does hourly incremental backup. So long as you're connected to the internet, every hour, whatever new things has come on your machine, the system will back it up onto the cloud. So that no matter what happens within the hour, if water spills on your laptop is going to crash, your information is that secure. I've experienced it and I know it is true. And that's like the peace of mind, one peace of mind that you can never get with any of the cloud storage services. Most people tend to back up their things on external hard drive, on a pen drive. And if anything happens to that pen drive, your data is lost. If a virus gets it, if the device gets corrupted, if it drops and it gets broken, your data is gone. You need to back up all of that onto a secure space, big space, which works on multiple operating systems like GotBackup does. It works on iPads too. So laptops, mobile phone app, iPad, whichever device you have, that single account, you can back up every single thing that you have and get the peace of mind for your digital assets. So that no matter what happens to them, if someone steals it today, you know that you definitely get your things back on the cloud. But there's still more. GotBackup has advanced plugins. The way you're able to work on Google Docs online, PowerPoint online, GotBackup has the same and even better on their plugins. You have speech to type on GotBackup's cloud. You have the AI system that can read a document to you if you are busy and engaged with something else and you can't physically sit and read. There's an AI system that can read it for you. It has co-editing, something phenomenal that I think is just helping everybody who's doing collaborative work. Imagine having to edit a document with a partner who is not in the same office with you, maybe not in the same campus, assuming you're a lecturer, or it's international, someone is out of the country, you're working on a document. You necessarily have to send it to them to edit and send back. GotBackup has a system that allows you to share the same document, and on the same link, you can live arrange a time and both of you can co-edit the same document, and it's just seamless, making you more efficient online. These are things that you don't need to get additional tools to do. The same way that you can password protect and put permissions onto documents before you share, add timelines for it to expire. GotBackup has all of that on cloud for documents that you put online, and it just makes security simple, protecting every single device that you have. I mean, the other cloud services just gives you a chance to back up the folders, but GotBackup does even much more than that. This summarizes what I said about the annual subscription, because our competitors are doing 2 terabytes, one account, one operating system. GotBackup is doing 3 times the space, 6 TB, 5 more accounts, 6 accounts, and it works on multiple operating system. All this for $100 per annum with the same level of security you are familiar with our competitors. But then there's still more. GotBackup adds, in addition, an email system which allows you to bulk email, personalize, and automate email. So if you're a company or an individual or an organization, you send emails to your customers, to your parents, to your patients, whichever need you have of emails. GotBackup allows you to send bulk emails. So you don't need to send emails one by one. You just have to populate it into the system. And then using the algorithm, you can personalize the emails. Each person receives it in their name. You can automate the emails. If you want to send everybody Happy Val's Day, you don't need to wait till next week. You can do it now. Set the date, 14th February, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., whatever time you prefer. The system will send it for you all seamlessly. And how much are they charging for this? It's $0 per annum. It's just part of your 99.97 that you pay for the cloud service. And this is all added on for you to make you more efficient online. GotBackup is PCI compliant, payment card industry compliant, meaning you can use your credit cards online securely. It takes some credibility to get that, and GotBackup has that credibility. So your cards are safe in the GotBackup system. It's the only organization, the only cloud service that gives you a 30-day money back. No other cloud service does that. So if you subscribe to GotBackup 30 days, you're not enjoying the service, you can always ask them for your money back. And trust me, many people have come and they haven't looked back because the peace of mind is seamless. It works on multiple operating systems. It backs up every device that you have on that one account. The space is big. You can share it with your loved ones and everybody can secure their data. All this for $99.97 per annum. GotBackup's mantra is simple. They are not here to complicate things. They are here to make security simple. And you should never, ever have to delete any of your data assets just because the notification came that memory is full or you have to upgrade to another service. Which one are you upgrading to? One that gives you more space, the same security, flexible users, choose GotBackup, because for GotBackup, even over 98% of the work is done for you. You literally have to download the app. It's a mobile app. It's available on the Play Store, Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Download the app. The laptop versions are available. Download it, back up your things, and 98% of it is done for you. So you don't necessarily have to go organize your photos, your videos into the years, the months. The system does it for you. Yours is to set it up, do your initial backup, and then continue securing your data and taking more memories. If you had to delete precious photos last December to create more memories, you don't have to do that again. This December, create even more memories throughout the year. Create more memories in December and keep collecting memories, because that's the legacy that we have to leave for our children and the generations that's going to come. GotBackup is taking over the world. It's taking over the world one country at a time. It's now in 164 countries across the world. The whole world is made of 195 countries. GotBackup is painting it blue. It's in 164 countries across the world. Ghana got onto the project as country number 82. This was about 3 months after the service was launched. Auntie Vera told you GotBackup is barely 2.5 years old. So it was started in April 2023. July 2023, that's when Dr. Kweku Ohenia Asari, the Black African on the board, the only Black African on the board, Ghanaian, got onto the project when his partners told him about what was coming in digital storage. And that's how Ghana got on. 3 months in, 3 months. And you think 3 months is a short time for us to get in pretty early, maybe country number 30 or 50, but we got in at country number 82. It has 2x in less than 2.5 years, and we are in country number 164, Montenegro. I appreciate two of our top leaders, our MC and his wife, Mr. and the Reverend Mrs. Birch, who opened country Liberia and Senegal to this project, and it was just phenomenal. A couple is touching the continent with this project. Yeah, I think a few countries left to be opened up to GotBackup, and everybody who has the heart of impact can do this project and expand it even more. So it's all over. It is not new. Already people in the countries in the world are onto GotBackup. And that's what GotBackup is offering: security and peace of mind for your digital assets. But then there's still more. GotBackup is the only organization that, in addition to cloud storage, offers a pro pack. What is in the pro pack? In this digital world where everybody is looking for visibility and work is happening, a lot of work and income is being generated on social media, GotBackup has tools that will make you efficient and visible on social media. Tools that allow you to do even more on social media and the virtual platforms than you could ever do on any other platform. So let's talk about two of the tools. So with Viduba, these are 5 tools that GotBackup already has, and on the Pro Pack, these ones are available. So there's Viduba, the testimonial generator, there's Memory Place, there's SendShark, and then there's a funnel page builder. What do these do? Talk about the testimonial generator. I don't know which field you work in. For instance, say you are a teacher, you are the best math teacher. Generations on end know that you are the best math teacher. In fact, my math teacher is still the best teacher. My son is attending his classes now. He's the best math teacher I've ever known, but we are the only people who know about his maths. We know how he can break down maths into different ways. He's doing so well in his small corner. So this value that he has, if other people heard about it, they would also want to send their children to be taught math. You definitely get your A's with him. I mean, no matter how bad you are with math. But nobody else knows. How do we get the people to know? Maybe you are a teacher or your school is churning out very good results in BEC, in SHS. Your company is getting people their solutions, but it's only your customers who know about it. How does other people know? Do other people get to know about your services? In this time where people buy on reviews, most of us buy on reviews. You go online, you read reviews, and that encourages you to buy. Testimonial generator allows you as an organization to create a link for everybody you interact with. Every customer who comes in, just send them your video link for a testimonial. Imagine loading a number of testimonials on your social media platform. People just go and see what you are doing. Parent A is saying the same thing, parent B is saying the same thing, parent C is saying the same thing. It's got to be true. People will want to do business with you in whatever field. And this is a tool that you will not get on its own. Like, it's difficult to get something like that, but GotBackup has a tool like that to help you improve your business online. The Memory Place. Memory Place I think everybody who does an event would need memory place. Everybody who does a wedding, a church service, funerals, old school's reunion. I mean, ours is coming up soon. You will need memory place, no matter what small the gathering is. Memory place allows you to create a virtual album. You see how after events, most people will send photos onto the platforms you're on. Say if you're on WhatsApp, at the end of the event, everybody's blasting photos there. What if you had a virtual album, a place where everybody who took a photo can upload all the photos there, so that you can also go and see all the photos that were taken? Perhaps you organized the event, you could not see everybody, but everybody who came gets to scan a QR code and upload photos onto a virtual platform, a cloud space, a virtual album. So at the end of the day, anybody who participated in uploading videos also gets to see all the photos that have been uploaded. I mean, this is a solution to saving space off your device, and it's another solution to create an album that everybody can participate in. Memory place is the solution, and GotBackup offers memory place as one of the additional tools on this Pro Pack. Together, all these 5 individually cost, in fact, close or over 2,000 US, almost 2,000 US dollars as individual packages. But what GotBackup has done is to put it together as a one pack at 500 US dollars for setup fee one time, and then continued annual subscription on $200 per annum. But as a GotBackup user, someone who uses the cloud storage alone, GotBackup has a fantastic waiver for you. When the CEO, we didn't mention the CEO was in Ghana last November. The CEO came to Ghana last November. We hosted a huge event, rented an 800-seater capacity auditorium, Menswick Hotel. It was full and overflowing. We had over 1,000 people coming to that event. That was when the project was launched biggest since we started. So it's already taken off. And that was I think the biggest gift we had on this project since this project took off about 2 years ago. It was massive. For a CEO of a cloud service to visit Ghana, once again, Ghana is the gateway to Africa on this project, then that was just a mark of what good this is happening, and how good GotBackup is given to people and affiliates on the project in this country and even beyond. So when he came in, we got the chance to get waivers on this. So as a GotBackup Pro, GotBackup member, if you need the Pro Pack, the 500 US is waived for you. So you just upgrade to an additional $100, and then you can do $200 per annum to get all of this. All of this is just unbeatable value for money. Can you imagine a slash from 2,000 to 500, and now you just have it waived off? This is just something that you would need, and GotBackup offers all of these in addition to the cloud service that it offers. But then there's still more. I mean, it's not just a 6 TB space you can share. It's not just peace of mind for a data asset. GotBackup has another part, the part that turns dreams into reality. And before I get into that part, permit me to play a video on the essence of this part, and then I'll come back and then we'll go into the details of the strategic partnership exclusive to this cloud storage service, and we'll continue from there. Kindly give me a minute to switch into a video, and then I'll be back. All right, there. Thanks.
Welcome to the digital age, where data is the new oil, fueling an unprecedented economic revolution. Every click, every transaction, every piece of data we generate powers the world's economy. Just like oil powered the last century, digital storage will drive the next one. Digital storage isn't just a resource, it's a strategic asset, an economic driver. With data doubling every 2 years, the demand for cloud storage solutions is exploding. Now is your chance to partner with a leader in this space. Imagine aligning with a company that's not just keeping up with the digital storage revolution, but leading it. From innovative cloud storage solutions to cutting-edge data management, GotBackup is at the forefront, ready to scale new heights with partners who share their vision. Partner with us, and together, we'll unlock the potential for growth, innovation, and success. Cloud storage, the new oil of our time. Let's fuel the future together.
Please allow me to play it again, and please pay attention to every single word in there. It's just a minute long, and then we'll go back into the
To the digital age, where data is the new oil, fueling an unprecedented economic revolution. Every click, every transaction, every piece of data we generate powers the world's economy. Just like oil powered the last century, digital storage will drive the next one. Digital storage isn't just a resource, it's a strategic asset, an economic driver. With data doubling every 2 years, the demand for cloud storage solutions is exploding. Now is your chance to partner with a leader in this space. Imagine aligning with a company that's not just keeping up with the digital storage revolution, but leading it. From innovative cloud storage solutions to cutting-edge data management, GotBackup is at the forefront, ready to scale new heights with partners who share their vision. Partner with us, and together, we'll unlock the potential for growth, innovation, and success. Cloud storage, the new oil of our time. Let's fuel the future together.
All right. Thank you for that. So, cloud storage is undeniably the new oil of our time. It's so crucial and it's so real. And everything related to cloud storage is tech and data driven. And we are all participants in the tech and data driven space. It says data doubles every 2 years. Data is doubling every 2 years. We are taking more photos, more videos, more sophisticated ways. Like everything about our lives is becoming digital. And there's a whole space of digital, it's a whole digital economy now that you cannot just be an observant of it. The time we live in now is one of leverages and partnerships, strategic leverages and strategic partnerships. It's not about the 9 to 5s alone nowadays. Reason why you cannot have a smartphone in our days and not be making money from your smartphones. You cannot just have a phone and not make money from it. But let me give a disclaimer before I get into this part. This part is not compulsory. It's really not compulsory. Perhaps you just want to back up your digital assets and have that peace of mind. But like the conversation started when Calvin started, if you did start the year with a resolution to expand your income, and you did say a prayer to God to show you a way, and you have showed up tonight, perhaps this is the answer to that prayer. Because GotBackup gives you a chance to expand your income. And I'm going to show you some stats that make this real. Because a slice, I'm going to say it again and I won't stop saying that. Perhaps you can put it in the chat. A slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. A slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. A slice of a watermelon is worth more than an entire grape. I don't know which industry you work in. I don't know whether it's $1 million industry or even $1 billion industry, but this is $1 billion industry. And GotBackup gives you a chance to be part of this industry through its simple system and its strategic partnership program for everybody who is open to something new. So if you are someone who's looking for change, you're willing to learn something new that will change the dreams that you have, and you can see value in what we're sharing, please stick and stay to the end, because I'm going to show you how big this gets. And the reason why the 10 top multimillionaires in our world are now in technology, they are all in technology. And you cannot be using technological devices and not be part of this system. But let me show you what's happening in this industry called the cloud storage industry. I told you, and Auntie Vera also told you, that AI sits on this data storage. Everything we are generating that is making AI easy and simple is data that must be stored. And this industry, where there are only about 20 or they're not even up to 20 players storing the data of the world, is a $1 billion industry. Billions of dollars are generated here annually. The trend started somewhere in 2018, 2017, thereabouts, in billions of dollars. It didn't just become $1 billion industry. It's heading into the trillions of dollars. You can see a graph on the screen, the blue graph that you see up here. A projection was made 2024 of cloud storage in the next 10 years, up to, I think, no, the next 5 years, up to 2030. And that projection give even the year 2025, which it just exited, as I think $165 or so billion for that year, a remarkable increment from the previous year. But at Q3 last year, the stats had to be revised because it was getting wild in that industry. Q3, the projection had moved from $165 billion to $400 billion at the end of the year. That was what was coming. And true to the word, true to the stats, at the end of last year, cloud storage generated $766 billion, way above the $400 billion that was projected. But look at the next 5 years, the next 10 years, even 2026 to 2035, the next 9 years. Stats are giving us another big, wild projection. It's going to go to $3.5 trillion. I don't see the mobile phones going anywhere. I don't see us generating less data. I don't see AI going anywhere. AI has come to stay in every industry. Everything about AI and digital storage is a whole billion-dollar industry. GotBackup is the only company, the only organization that gives you a chance to be part of this strategically. It offers you a hand to be part of a strategic partnership program, a simple strategic partnership program, and I'm going to get into it because, like I said, a slice of something big is worth more than all of something small. Even 0.001% of this industry could actually turn your dreams into reality, and the trend is just starting. So I think this is why you call the person who invited you to thank him for letting you see this, because this is how small things grow and become big. This is how technology becomes exponential. This is how Facebook started in a dorm, and now 10 years, 20 years down the line, it's a multi-million-dollar product that we are all partakers of. Once again, you had a chance to see something at the beginning of its trend. And like I've said it previously, GotBackup is the only cloud service that pays you. How do you become part of this partnership? Simple. Get the service of GotBackup. Then $99.97 per annum. Back up all your digital assets, your phones, your laptops, your tablets. Let all your family get onto it. Let them share the space. Let everybody get a peace of mind. And top up another $20, just $20. Up it to 120, it's about $119.97, approximately $120. Be part of the partnership program. And then let me show you how $120 translates to $500 a week, $200 a week, however you want it, $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month. Just starting a project with $120 in a strategic partnership program for a service everybody needs. An industry so big that I don't see an end to, and an opportunity to turn your dreams into reality. How does GotBackup pay you? Because that's where the income comes in. GotBackup pays you in 7 amazing ways, 7 simple ways. And this industry uses a two-team-tree structure. I mean, every industry and how it works. This is how this industry works. I'm going to talk about 2 of the bonuses GotBackup gives all its strategic partners and break it down to how the future looks with GotBackup. So let's talk about the customer acquisition bonus. Like the name sounds, customer acquisition bonus. GotBackup says, yes, I know there are other cloud storage services there, and I know I give a service that beats them all. So use my service and recommend my service to every single person in your contact list. Let your whole world, your whole community see my service. For anybody who subscribes to my service, I'm willing to give you something for it. And it's not a small something, because GotBackup splits the annual subscription fee 50-50 with you. For each person you recommend to GotBackup service, it gives you a whopping cool $50 wherever you are in the world. I mean, this is a global project because this is a mobile app. You can be in Ghana, recommend GotBackup to your friend in Prague, which I have done, and my friend is using it and enjoying it. And you can be paid here in Ghana in US dollars. I don't know where you're joining us from, whichever country you're joining us from, you can receive your bonus over there. And this is for each person that you recommend to use GotBackup service. GotBackup wants to touch the world, wants to touch over 1 million people in the shortest possible time. How many of them will come from your contact list? If I did ask you, how many friends would you recommend to GotBackup in the next 4 weeks? Perhaps you can put that in the chat and then you can do the multiplication yourself. That's how $120 translates to $500 a week, because that's just 10 friends using the service. If you did recommend it to each friend every single day of the 30-day month, that is $1,500 coming to you wherever you are in the world. And people are already enjoying these amounts I'm talking about right here in Ghana. People are on 4 digits in US dollars right here in Ghana on this project, because GotBackup pays you within seconds of recommending someone to use their service. That's the customer acquisition bonus on the annual subscription. That's the 6 terabytes pack we're speaking about. But GotBackup has enterprise solutions also for organizations who need more than 6 terabytes of space, 20 terabytes and above. GotBackup gives you a 25% on that recommendation. The enterprise solution pack is still the most cost-effective in the industry, because for 20 terabytes of space, which our competitors are giving at $400 a month and all of that, GotBackup still gives 20 terabytes with 20 accounts for approximately $600 a whole year, an entire year. And on that, GotBackup gives you 25% as your bonus. What does 25% of 600 mean? That's 150 US. So just on customer acquisition bonus, you could be earning variants of 50s and 150s, however you want to run this. This isn't an investment. Let me put the disclaimer there. This is not a project that you subscribe and you sit down and expect magic to happen. If you work this well, it will work for you. If you do more, you get more. If you do little, you get little. If you are ready to go to the world with this, you can start turning your dreams into reality on this strategic partnership that you're going to be doing on your mobile device. On the Pro Pack, that's a different arrangement. You make a $200 on anyone who subscribed for the $500 pack and the other accessories that come with it. This is customer acquisition bonus, but then there is still more. GotBackup gives 75% of its profit month on month to all its strategic partners across the world. And it uses precious metal to acknowledge work being done with the partnership program. So anybody can rank up from copper all the way to the black diamond. Forgive the flip. You can rank up, not rank down. Rank up from copper all the way to the black diamond. And you can do it in whatever time frame you want to do it. One of our partners got on the project and in just 43 days, he ranked up from copper to the diamond. He made $7,000 in 43 days. I don't know which other industry gives that much return in a short time, but this is $1 billion industry. And this is a strategic partnership program that GotBackup is offering you. 75% of its profits month on month is what goes to its strategic partners all across the world. And I like the percentage because it doesn't fix you. It puts sustainability to the system that we are running. And I'm going to talk about one of I think the most futuristic bonus that I see in this. But just to elaborate a bit on this chart on your screen, these are team bonuses. It doesn't depend on your efforts alone. It depends on the effort of you and everybody you recommend to get onto the GotBackup project if they are working the project. And some of them you may know, some of them you may not know. It just leverages a 2-team tree structure, and the same system runs across the world. And you can rank up, like I said, however you want to go do this. How fast, how slow you want to do this. You know, in our traditional jobs, many of us cannot tell when the promotion is coming, and people go do additional courses. And at the end of the day, you can't tell whether the promotion is coming as soon as you graduate. And even when the promotion comes, the amount that comes with it, sometimes it's not even worth the 3 years that you actually put in to get that certificate. But here, no matter how you run it is how you're paid, and you can get up the ranks so long as you meet the simple criteria they have set up. So if millionaires are being made on this project in the USA, in the Canadas, you sitting here in Sub-Saharan Africa have the same equal chance. Reason why this strategic partnership is something you should definitely take a look at. But let's get to the cycle match bonus so we can round up fast. Cycle match bonus, you can see a lot of percentages there. What does that mean? That starts from the rank Sapphire, and you can get to Sapphire. Maybe let's say me use 6 months for you to get to a Sapphire. I mean, people have done this in shorter than 6 months. I'm just using an estimate. I mean, just for conversation's sake. Okay. So what does the 25% on the cycle match mean? So GotBackup says for each of your friends who is doing the project with you, it pays you some bonuses from their effort also. Okay. 25% is what you make from Sapphire, rank Sapphire on anybody who is doing the project with you. So assuming over the 6-month period, you've recommended GotBackup 4 friends a month, 6 months, about 24 friends on the project, you can do the times 50 to get the customer acquisition bonus. And that is beside whatever you earn here. So let's use 4 of those friends on this project. No, 10 of the friends on this project doing this with you. And let's use an estimate $1,000 for ease of calculation. Okay. Assuming 10 out of your friends is earning $1,000, say in this month of February, each of them earned $1,000. As a Sapphire, GotBackup says you leverage 25% on each of them. Of course, people could be earning more. Maybe someone is doing 200, someone is doing 2,000, someone is doing 20,000. You just leverage 25% of whatever everybody's earning. So assuming there are 10 of them, each of them is doing $1,000 times 25% of it. That's $250 times 10, right? 25% of 1,000 is 250 times 10. That's 2,500 USD you'll be earning as a Sapphire for those 10 friends. Okay. There's a match cap which you can see behind it. It means you can't earn more than 1,000 from one person. So you can imagine if there are multiples of them, how big this gets. That's just for Sapphire. But it gets better. Emerald, Ruby. That's you start earning 50% on whatever each person is earning. So let's go back to your same friends who are earning 1,000. So 1,000, 50% of it is about 500. 500 times 10, 5,000 US dollars is what will be coming to you on Cycle Match as an Emerald or Ruby, if that's what your partners are earning. But it gets bigger and better. Once you enter the diamond tiers, from double diamond all the way to the black diamond, you earn 100% of whatever everybody in your team is earning directly. Anybody you directly got onto the project is earning. So for the same 24 friends who we've taken 10 out, 10 times 1,000 is 10,000 US dollars. Just take a pause right now. I don't know which industry you work in. I don't know which profession you do. How does the next 5 years look for you in that profession, doing the same thing that you're doing right now alone? Yet you have a mobile device. If in the next 5 years, you could comfortably be earning $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month, heck, $200,000 in a month, how would that change your family's life? How would that change the impact? How would that change your dreams? How would that change everything that you are doing now compared to then? That is why you cannot have a device in this time and just be scrolling and not seeing and not taking advantage of strategic partnerships like this that is available to you on your device. This is a project you start with $120 per annum. This could change your dreams into reality. It could give you the chance to impact even more people. Because I know for many of us, our survival is hanged on to other people's lives. It's your success that depends the success of the other person's life. And this is something you can do no matter what job you are doing. And this is an industry you can partner no matter what job you're doing once again, because I don't see an end to this. People will continue creating data. Data loss is a big thing, and the world is paying to store data. GotBackup is the only cloud storage service that gives you a hand to be part of this industry. And if you're here hearing this now, I think you should thank your friend who invited you to this table, because this is something that is just starting and you're still an early bird on this project. And I know this will turn your dreams into reality. How to go up the ranks? I am anybody, everybody. This works across board, across the world, and everybody has an equal chance to go up the rank. Support is provided. You get a personal referral link. You don't need to work through anybody who indirectly. GotBackup works with you directly. You get your own personal link. You get your own personal landing page. You get the access to the email marketing system. And the way they've set up GotBackup, the app is available online. You can only purchase it through a strategic partner. So GotBackup knows how to reach you with your bonuses that they have said they will give to you. And they've been doing it even well over 25 years since the organization has been there. And since the past 2 years, since GotBackup was launched, it's still going on and people are turning their dreams into reality. You get access to regular online presentations like this one. It happens throughout the week. On Sundays, besides this Sunday, most Sundays, meetings happen at Mensvic Hotel and to be announced. Once you are a strategic partner on the project, you will be put on team pages and the communication will come to you. You know when to get your friends to get to see this project. Team training support is provided. You don't need to know every single thing we're saying here. Yours is simple. Start the project and invite everybody on your contact list to come. There are people trained to do these presentations for you several times in the week. And this is how we support everybody to get their project running and their businesses growing. Personal development, community networks, I can't put a price tag to that. Many of us after school, we haven't gotten the chance to be in the community where you can actually reprogram your mind and be with people who are moving and shaking things in the world. The caliber of people on this project is simply mind-blowing. You've heard from 2 people, very highly ranked people, and there are even multiples of these. It's said that you are the average of the 5 people you associate with. It's everybody in your environment is saying it is hard, it is hard, it is hard. You need to change that environment because there's another community of people who are seeing it differently and they are thriving because they found themselves in the right place. And you grow, your mindset will shift, everything that you know will be challenged and you become a better person on this project. The community networks is unbelievable. Partnerships, unbelievable. The links you get and the protocols you break just because you're a GotBackup strategic partner is just simply mind-blowing. And everybody on the project has the same access to it. This is a service everybody needs. People think it's just about iCloud and Google Drive and Dropbox that exists. There is GotBackup, which offers you even more than what our competitors offer. It's a project everybody can afford. For $120, you can actually 3x, 5x, 10x it in the shortest possible time, offering a solution people already need but don't know, impacting people's lives. People are looking for projects to partner to turn their lives around. This is one such. And I think you being here, guys, it's time to start turning your dreams into reality. If your dreams don't scare you, go and dream again. Go and dream bigger this time because on this project, dreams can turn to reality. This could be you on a Monday morning, not rushing to work, but actually having quality time with your family because they deserve it. Now it's not the time you live on one income stream. COVID made it very clear that you cannot live on one income stream alone. COVID made it clear that you can work from home and even earn more than people going physically up and down. Life is full of uncertainties. Nobody can tell when dark times are going to come. What happens? What is your backup? Have you got backup for those hard times? Self-employment is the game now. I don't know whether you've noticed it. Many people making it are those who are the self-employed, and you get to start something like this and also channel it into whichever dream and passion that you're about. Now, more than ever is the time for you to start backing up your data, earning income, developing yourself, building global connections, and doing that something on your phone that will turn your dreams into reality. It's time to act now. You missed the boat the last time. The last best time was yesterday. Today is your next best time, and don't miss it this time round. So I'd like to end here and thank you so much for your time and your attention and your patience. And you can speak to the person who invited you to this call. We are more than happy to welcome you on board this project. If you have any questions, kindly put it in the chat box. If you have any questions, kindly put in the chat box. We attend to it. But whilst I round up, I think I want to invite two people who have been on this project. They have seen it, they've experienced this, they know what GotBackup is offering. I'm going to call Mr. Henry Calvin Birch back onto the scene. Mr. Henry Calvin Birch partnered the project through Auntie Vera, and he came on with a bigger vision than I had ever seen. Just on starting the project, he could just see where this was going to go. And he didn't just start the project on his own. He came on board with his wife, his family. In fact, his entire family is on this project, including his 14-year-old daughter. They are on this project. And Calvin, I need to ask you, what did you see and how has it been since you got on the project?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dr. Hansen. Wonderful presentation there. By the way, yeah, I must once again say a big thank you to Auntie Vera for showing me this. Of course, she, uh, knowing the family, she found something good, and then I was one of the people she had on her list, and she contacted me, and I'm grateful for the opportunity because not only let's put the money side, uh, the money bit aside first. When I compare what I was paying for Google Drive for 2 terabytes and saw what GotBackup was offering for 6 terabytes and plus more, I didn't have to think too much. It was a no-brainer, and I immediately made the switch or got on board GotBackup. Then I saw that GotBackup had this wonderful affiliate program, and I said, well, let me have a look at it. And when I studied what it was all about, the cloud storage and where the cloud storage was going, I mean, come on. I embraced it. And I embraced it so tightly that I brought in the entire family. Why? Because we saw that this has a big future. All right. So it is not just you, it is your family. Imagine, you mentioned it earlier on that we have our the youngest in our family is a 14-year-old, and she's in school. She's not actively building this business, but imagine the next 5 years. She will be what, 19 or so. Now she could still be in school or just in a university or stuff. Like, she won't be asking us, please, Daddy, I need $1,000 for this. She could have thousands in her account. And you are on this call. You might not just be doing this for you, but you will be doing this for a family member, someone, and this could change their life. So yeah, when you look at the trend of digital storage, nobody needs to tell you it has a great future. It's just like an influx of the different cities around Accra, and all of them are coming into Accra. All the people are coming to Accra. What situation would arise immediately? Accommodation problems.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same. You have a lot of data being generated every day. What situation is being created? Storage problem. So GotBackup is a cloud storage real estate agent, and is providing warehouses, duplexes, and you can call it condos up in the sky, in the cloud. And we're taking advantage of it. I think it's brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Will you kindly share your rank? Because I'm going to call Auntie Vera also on.
I'm an emerald on the project.
Oh. Okay, so Mr. Brett is an emerald. I hope you saw the rank pool. He's not a small man on this project. He's impacting the world with the project. In fact, he's taking over Africa with this project, and it's just phenomenal. He's just an incredible, selfless leader. And Calvin, I appreciate you so much for all that you do, and keep impacting. That's the word. Actually, I'm back to you. Actually, is also an emerald on the project, ladies and gentlemen, and. Auntie, your thoughts. Where are we going with this project? Are we playing with the project?
Thank you for the opportunity again, Doc Hans. Not at all. We are not playing with this project at all. Like I keep saying, the world has gone digital. We cannot, remain in the old system. Ghana, I'm happy that Ghana is resetting, and we must applaud our leaders. They are doing very well. But by the time that reset gets to each and every one of us, I don't know when it will get to us. it would not impact our dreams that much. I know, yes, when you go to the market, prices have come down. But what I saw about this company, it's a solution to real problems. It helps us to achieve our dreams. And beyond that, I really wanted to position myself in with a company that is multinational, a company that is also, I mean, growing leaps and bounds, a company that I can also proudly say that it offers leveraging system, it offers compounding interest, it offers exponential returns. And this is what, I saw, and it resonated with me. And I said, no, this is where I should be. I want to take this up and help other people to look at this with an open mind, either to use it as an additional stream of income or anything that can help us to look, whatever this, I'm always saying it, if we've not been able to achieve some crucial dreams, all these years that we've been working, I'm saying that God Backup is offering us that opportunity. We can also make that $100,000 in a year. We could also make that $10,000 a month because of the exponential nature of it, because of the leveraging system. And so let us look at the system with an open mind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Auntie V. Words of wisdom there. I appreciate you so much on this project, and I appreciate the impact you're making. You speak, I don't know which word to use. You speak from heart, and I just love listening to you each time you have to speak, because you put perspective to whatever you're saying. And thank you so much for today's presentation, and thanks for your comments. I think I see a couple of questions in the chat. I'll just attend to them. Let me just take a pause, because I want to show you some of the incomes that are coming on this project. Let me just pause my recording and respond to the call. You're asking, just word, Manasseh, I see your question there. How do you transition from Google One to GotBackup? GotBackup has a migration tab. It allows you to migrate your documents in Google into GotBackup. It's a unique feature GotBackup gives. I think it's the only one it's the only cloud service that allows you to do migration across those two services. So you can migrate from Google One to GotBackup seamlessly. The portal has been created. Okay. Ken wants to know how to upgrade to the Pro Pack. Ken, is the conversation in your virtual office. GotBackup has a support system, the most responsive support system I know about. They will respond to you within 24 hours. Sometimes within 4 hours, someone will have gotten to you, unlike our competitors. So you send a conversation through your support at your virtual office. It's just beside where your photo is in your virtual office. Tell them you want to upgrade to the Pro Pack. They will show you which steps to take. You literally mostly have to make the money available so they can make a debit from where they would do the top up from. So you can just send the conversation across. If you need any support, you can always reach out to any of our leaders, and they would support you to get the upgrade done. Okay.